Welcome back to the Front Court Podcast. I'm Benicio Morelli, and today we're going to be going over everything you need to know and look forward to expect from this Knicks and Spurs series. I'm going to go over matchups, who can score, who can't score, everything you want to know about this series, and who I think will win. So yeah, we're going to get right into it. Okay, so Knicks Spurs. Not the finals I would have expected, but not mad at it either. New York Knicks, the 3 seed, the San Antonio Spurs, the 2 seed. Of course, the Spurs are back in the finals. Who would have guessed it? But yeah, I mean, the Spurs took down the Thunder in 7 games. I do think they were the better team. It scares me a bit for the NBA's future, just because the whole flopping thing started to just really explode. Like, people who don't even know basketball know Shea for flopping. But I think people who don't know basketball don't really understand. Like, I'll be scrolling through TikTok and there'll be guys commenting, "Oh, Shea's shooting 2 free throws right now," and that stuff kind of makes me mad because they don't really understand. Like, they'll be like, "Bro, Shea's trash without free throws," and that kind of gets me upset because it's like, no, he's not. He was the MVP for a reason. He is really efficient. And listen, like, I'm not a Shea fan, but like, I I I know how it works. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not an NBA player, but like, Shea is so efficient and he totally deserved the MVP. Sure, he shoots a surplus of free throws, but like, if you look at the stats, dude, he really didn't shoot that many more free throws than a lot of the other guys in these playoffs. So I mean, and say what you want, but Shea, I mean, listen, the flopping is egregious. I don't get me wrong on that, but you can't call Shea trash and you can't call him inefficient because he's not. He's a great player and he's super talented, and especially against the Spurs series, he's getting guarded so heavily, and once he gets to his spot, the defender, like, once Shea gets in that mid-range area, the defender, whoever's guarding him knows what's up. Like, it's either going up or he's pump faking. And Shea, I mean, you can't, you can't hate on it. He found a loophole because they were really denying that little midi pull up that he loves. So when he gets to a spot, he pump fakes because he shot that shot so many times. Defender jumps, goes right into him. It's unethical. It's unethical, but I mean, you can't blame the guy. I mean, the Spurs defense was so good and they were all on his grill and he was just trying to figure out something. So again, sorry for that little rant, but I don't think Shea is a bad player at all. So the people keep saying that they should chill and actually watch the game. He's still a flopper though. Don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. Everyone does it though. Everyone does it. Literally everyone. Like, you could love Wemby, he flops. Like, dude, it's just part of the game. Just part of the game. Because it's true. Like, it's they flop, sure, but the defender, I mean, some of the calls are crazy, don't get me wrong. But like, if your defender is in the air to draw the foul by the rule book, you have to go into him to draw the foul. So, um, that I mean, listen, can't beat them, join them. That's kind of what's been going on. So, um, but to get off that, Knicks Cavs don't care at all. Donovan Mitchell, he's averaging 30, and that's about it. That was it. So you gotta feel bad for him for a little bit, but I mean, it is what it is. I mean, the Knicks swept them, and it wasn't even close. So, but Knicks and Spurs. I mean, it's crazy that or sorry, it's kind of crazy. Backtrack really quick. It's kind of crazy that the Cavs beat the Pistons in 7 games just to get swept by the Knicks. It's either they sold their soul or the Knicks are just like insanely good. Um, but yeah, I mean, we'll have to see. Donovan Mitchell. I know he's probably gonna say they were looking to re-sign Harden. I saw some stuff on Twitter about that. We'll have to see. I think it did work out. I mean, they made it to the conference finals since the first time since LeBron left. So it's when you go, oh, James Harden's so inefficient, he sucks. I I mean, yeah, he was inefficient and he did suck, but you guys did make it to the conference finals. So I don't know, man. You got to take it with a grain of salt. I think this Knicks team is really good. Um, So we'll have to see. We'll have to see how the Cavs bounce back next year. But I think yeah, they just got to rest up. I think they also have to build a little bit more chemistry. Um, because James Harden and Donovan Mitchell, they kind of had some instances where, because James Harden, he was kind of playing off the ball, which is not his traditional role. You know, he's usually point guard. Because Donovan Mitchell was kind of playing that, vice versa. Um, but yeah, sometimes you've kind of felt more safe with like Dennis Schroeder out there. Because when James Harden gets in his little turnover thing, it's like, oh god. But I mean, the same thing with Cade. You know, he had so many turnovers, but you kind of got to give it to him because he didn't have much offensive help. I mean, they were the one seed that won 60 games. They'll be back. They're fine. Jalen Duren will get better. Like there's the East. The East is young and they're growing. Um, well, not necessarily young. I'm more about the Pistons team. The West is. I mean, the Thunder and Spurs are the youngest teams, but Knicks and Spurs. Who do you got? I'll let you guys know in a couple seconds. So yeah, Knicks Spurs. This is gonna be a crazy series. It's concerning for me that the Knicks don't really have anyone to like strictly shut down Wembenyama. I mean, that's not 100% true. I just think Cat will have a hard time controlling Wemby for 40 minutes. Like, and I think Mitchell Robinson would do a better job on Wemby just because he's longer. Unless you wanted to put OG Anunoby on Wemby, I'm interested to see. I just don't think you can put Cat on him. I mean, they have a 58% chance to win via ESPN. The spread is -5.5, so that's not bad for the Knicks. That's not bad. Obviously, the first game is in San Antonio because San Antonio is the 2 seed. Um, but yeah, I don't know. Yeah, Wemby shooting 50% from the field. Yeah, I'm not really sure. Yeah, here we go. Mitchell Robinson, the finger injury. So if you guys don't know, Mitchell Robinson broke his finger, and he had surgery on it. It was his pinky actually. It was his pinky, and I don't think that'll affect them that much because Mitchell Robinson really only just controls the ball with two hands. He doesn't shoot jumpers. I mean, his free throws can't get much worse. So I mean, they literally hack a Mitch. Excuse me. But yeah, I don't know, man. I think the Knicks should put OG on Wemby, and then you just gotta help. I mean, we saw that in the Thunder series. They put Caruso on Wembenyama, and they keep sending guys to just tag and get off. Wemby's gonna do his thing, man, but you can't let him get going because like recently you guys been seeing the Wemby like pull up threes. I mean, obviously the one versus OKC that looked exactly like Curry. Um, that was actually crazy similar. It was the same miss from Shea and Russell Westbrook. Like it was like weird. It was like eerily similar. Um, but yeah, I think Jalen Brunson. It'll be interesting to see how like the role players fit in because the Knicks offense has been insane since they went down what 2-1 to the Hawks. Yeah, I mean they've won 11 games and it hasn't really been close. Like they've been putting up so many points. I'm interested to see versus the Spurs defense because Harper, Castle, De'Aaron Fox, like those, like that is an insane backcourt. That is an insane backcourt. Dylan Harper and Stephon. It's crazy how the Spurs went 3 for 3 in the last 3 years. Wemby, Castle, and Harper. Those are 3 draft picks in a row, and they're all nice. Like, bro, I wish my Nets had some of that luck. Like we were literally like 0 for 5, maybe point 0.5 out of 5. Yegor Demon, like he's got some potential, I guess. Nolan Traore, we'll see. But like for now, dude, I don't know. But back to what I was talking about, Knicks Spurs. If Jalen Brunson, I'm interested to see. I think they'll put maybe Castle on Brunson, either Fox, because Mikal Bridges. No, they might put Castle on Bridges. I'm trying to think though. How are they gonna match up? Let me try and see if I can pull up their rosters here because I don't know. This will be interesting to see. Um yeah, and they have dude and the Spurs have so much depth too. Not so much. But blocked by Cornette. Did you guys see that? That was crazy. Um, let's even go to So De'Aaron Fox, Stephon Castle, Devin Vassell, Julian Champagnie, and Wemby. So I don't know. I think this is gonna be hard. Yeah, and Dylan Harper's coming off the bench, which is just crazy because he's so nice. But I think Brunson matches up with Fox because Fox. I think Brunson will do fine on Fox because De'Aaron Fox has been a little slow. He's been kind of battling injuries, and he hasn't been that quick De'Aaron Fox that we know. Um, and then Castle, I'd have to assume Mikal Bridges is on. Devin Vassell, dude, this is tough. This is tough. I think Champagne. I don't know because I think they were to put. I think they put Josh Hart maybe on Champagnie because he's such a good shooter, and then they put OG on Wemby, and then dude, they can all shoot, can they? Devin Vassell and Champagnie are cash, and then let's see. Then what? They'd put Cat on Vassell, or do you think they'd switch Josh Hart and? Because yeah, they might actually. Dude, Champagnie's a big dude. I mean, yo, let me know in the comments if you think I'm totally wrong, because I'm totally open to hearing about it. Because I don't know. I don't know how this is gonna match up. It's gonna be interesting. It's gonna be interesting. But yeah, I mean, and then Mitchell Robinson with injury, he'll be fine. But yeah, this is gonna be an exciting series for sure. Um, but yeah, I think the Spurs win in six. Unfortunately, I don't like the Knicks offense has been so elite, but I think the Spurs defense just shuts that down. And then I just don't think they'll be able to stop Wemby. And it's not even all Wemby, like Castle. He's been going crazy, bro. Like he's pro. He is pro. Like he is frying. Same with Dylan Harper. Let's check his game log because he's been going crazy. Yeah, here we go. Yeah, bro. Like he's just tough. 16, 17, 24. And it's not even like as much numbers. Yeah, 6 and 6. He's just so crazy to watch. Like him and Dylan Harper, they're just flashy and young. Like I know, wow. They actually won two straight facing elimination. That's crazy, bro. The Thunder actually lost. That is great to see. And Tony Brothers wasn't on the game, so dude, Tony Brothers has been refing for forever. I don't know. He's got to hang it up. He received so much hate after the series. Oh my God, Chet Holmgren. I forgot to talk about him. 4 points. Yeah, dude. I don't know what was good with that. Only on two field goal attempts. And okay, wait. Let's see what Stephen A. actually had to say. I'm actually curious.
In a perfect world, this would have been the last game Chet Holmgren played in an Oklahoma City Thunder uniform. He should be traded. The second you have an opportunity to get a guy who's going to be such a
Wow. Oh my
scorer,
God.
you need.
Sorry. So Stephen A. wants Chet to be traded. That's low-key crazy. I know what's his contract like 240 million.
You need a productive offensive player on your front line who you can rely upon. It was supposed to be the 7'1" Chet Holmgren. And keep in mind, I'm saying 7'1" because I want to remind everybody this is not some 6'3" guard or anything like that. I understand
I
Wemby's
know he is a
7'5".
big
Chet
dude.
Holmgren is 7'1". You talk about needing defense and rebounding and somebody to defend against Wemby. Isaiah Hartenstein came in there and did what he was supposed to do for the most
I
part. I
know.
know
Yeah,
Wemby
that's a good
averaged
point,
28
Stephen
and
A.
13.
Hartenstein started the series terrible. He like couldn't play. He like couldn't play because he was just couldn't figure it out. Dude, towards the end of the series, like that little like that sky like little floater, bro, lethal. I thought he had a good series, but I mean, listen, I think Chet like he had a great playoff. He had a great playoffs for this year, but I just think he folded. I think he just got scared, dude.
Get that part.
It's
But there
terrible
were a
though.
couple of games where we were questioning the fatigue of
He had
Wembenyama
his
and what
first
have you.
bucket.
Why? Because
His
Hartenstein was
only
all
bucket
over
in
him,
that
bodying
game
him up,
in the
getting
first
physical
like
with him,
minute.
making things a bit more arduous than any other player had been able to do against Wemby, to be quite honest with you. And if Chet Holmgren had given him a speck of help in this series, guess what? Oklahoma City Thunder despite the two cats being gone, might have been advancing. Chet Holmgren was a no-show. But you know what? If you're a no-show because you shoot 1 for 15, 2 for 20, or something like that, okay, you were aggressive, but it wasn't your
Yeah,
night. It
yeah,
wasn't your
that's
evening.
that's another great point from Stephen A. Like, if let's say he went, yeah, like 1 for 15, like he went out swinging, like of course he played terrible, but that's like at least respectable. Like if he was getting like good shots and they just weren't falling, but the fact that he only took 2 shots, like that really shows that he was scared. Like I've seen videos where he's just like, just pausing, just has no idea what to do on him.
To attempt 2 shots in an entire game where you played over 30 minutes, to go 3 quarters in a game 7 of a conference final when you're supposed to be the secondary option and you do nothing, not even attempt a damn shot. I'm sorry, that's getting punked. It's just that simple. You don't have a heart to be in that position. Wemby is when he was needed. You're going up against Indiana, and Miles Turner and cats like that, even though he's a good player. It's a little bit different. Going up against Wemby,
Facts,
considering their
facts, facts.
history, the historical context that was brought to this series, the fact that you had gone against one another in the past, that you got cats like Big Perk on
Yeah,
national
I
television.
listen. I mean, Stephen A's got a point. He's always got something to say, though. Um, but yeah, I mean, it is interesting that like he really just got scared. I mean, the memes are just crazy. Again, it's kind of like the Shea thing. They're just dragging it. They're just dragging it. Like I'll just be on TikTok in a random video, and like the comments will just be like, "Don't forget, Chet had 4 points in an elimination game." It's like, dude, like, all right, bro, like, give it up. Like, and again, I'm not like trying to defend these Thunder players, but it's just like, bro, like, dude, like, give them a break, bro. They were literally the number 1 seed, and they made it all the way to Game 7 to the finals. Like, sure, bro. Like, Chet had a bad game. It's just like I guess it's not them saying that gets me mad. It's just like I know that they didn't even watch the game and they're just like TikTok ball knowledge. And I'm not saying like I'm like the biggest ball knowledge guy ever, but it's just like, bro, like come on, dude. I do think he played terrible and he was soft, but it's just like just dragging him. But I think that'll wrap it up. Hopefully you guys got something out of this. I'm gonna try and come up with an upload schedule. We'll see though. But I hope you guys enjoyed watching this video, and Spurs in 6. Peace.
I just got 3 things to say. Hank Smith, Dwayne Smith, Stephen A. Smith. Spurs in 6!